Sadashivasamaramбhaṃ Śaṅkarācārya-madhyamāṃ Asmadācārya-paryantāṃ Vandē Guru-paraṁparāम्. Om Sukham Nityam Svaprakāśam Vyāpakam Nāma-rūpayoh Adhishthānam Buddhyabodhyam Buddhir-dhrugyattu nirmalam Aparam sarva-vedānta Vedyam pratyak-param mahaha Tadevāham namatto-nyate iti me nischita-matihi. Page 76, topic 130, second paragraph, first line. Kinche ānandotpattehe Vishayādhīnatve Yatkinchit Vishayajanyānandam Anubhavataha pumsaha Vishayantare ichchotpatti dashayamapi Ichchotpatti dashayamapi Prachina Vishayanandaha Anuvartitumarhati Natu tatha asti anubhavaha. Nischaladasa clarifying the doubt of Tattva Drishti, the Uttama Adhikari, that is the Guru in that dialogue is clarifying the doubt of Tattva Drishti. Nischaladasa is writing. What is that doubt? Moksha means dukkha nivritti, ananda prapti. Ananda we want to attain, that alone is moksha, we are thinking. Guru says Ananda is not coming from outside sense objects. Ananda cannot come from Jada Padartha. That word I left in the above paragraph. Naivasti Jade Vishaye Ananda Leshaha Api. Jada means inert. Any insentient inert object by itself can never give Ananda. How an inert object, insentient object, can give you Ananda? Griha, car, dhanam, gold, so many inert objects are there. How they can give you Ananda? If you think that Ananda is coming from that objects, sense objects, Rupa, Shabda, Gandha, Vasana, Gandha means Vasana, Ruchi, or any other sense objects, they don't have Ananda in themselves, they cannot give Ananda to others also. But because of our Bhranti, ignorance, we are thinking that Ananda is coming from the objects. What was the mechanism? He said, the feeling of Ananda is nothing but your own original Ananda reflecting in that object. Reflected Ananda is coming from you only, really speaking, the OA, original Ananda, from Atma. Atmananda reflecting in the object. When your mind is sattvic, pleasant, calm, no headache, no toothache, suppose. So you feel your mind is so calm and relaxed, sattva guna is there. At that time, Atmananda reflects. Pratibimba Ananda arises from that object. But not knowing this fact, what is that fact? Original Ananda only reflecting in the object, that I think Ananda is coming from the object. This knowledge is not there for all non-Vedantic students, non-Vedantic people. That is why they are superimposing. They do not know, they think Ananda is coming from the object. Now the logical analysis is, as Ajnani is thinking Ananda is coming from the object, Nischala Dasa asking through the Guru is asking the Tattva Drishti, that Ananda must be there all the time. Suppose if the Ananda is coming from the object or person, Ananda must continue. But it is not continuing. That itself is the proof Ananda is not in the object. It is not coming from the object. That is the topic. So Ananda Prapti from outside, it can never come. Even for moksha also, as a conventional moksha, Ananda Prapti, getting Ananda, Shanti is moksha you are thinking. If you get Ananda, Shanti, it will go away. If you get Ananda and you think that is moksha, that moksha will go away because Ananda goes away. Why it has to go? Because it has come. Whatever is prapti, attainment, getting, coming, always will have disappearance. It will go away. Therefore, what we are talking about Atma, Ananda, it is not a coming Ananda. It is not a coming Ananda, Prapta Ananda, but you are Ananda Swarupam. Every Ananda in Panchadashi, Vidyaranya writes last 5 chapters. We have not seen that. Vidyanande Brahmanandaha, Yoganande Brahmanandaha. In every Ananda, Brahmananda alone is there. So now you have 2 Anandas. Original Ananda and reflected Ananda. Original Ananda we call it as Bimba Ananda. Reflected Ananda we call it as Pratibimba Ananda. So that is the discussion is going on. Kincha Anandatve Vishayadhinatve Anandotpattehe Ananda Utpatti. The rise of Ananda, if it is Vishayadhinam, it is depending upon the sense object. Adhinatva means depending upon. My Ananda is depending upon so and so person, so and so object. It is called Vishayadhinatvam. That is what generally people thinking. If it is so, Yatkinchit Vishayajanyānandam Anubhavataha Yatkinchit. whatever that Ananda we are experiencing born out of Vishaya, Vishaya Janya Anandam, that Ananda, Janya means born out of Vishaya, so Vishaya Janya Ananda, Anubhavataha. If I am experiencing that Ananda, Vishaya Janya Ananda, whom saha, the person, then what? Vishayantare ichotpattihi dashayam api. Vishayantare, if that person is desirous of some other thing, some other food, some other object, Vishayantare, if I desire some other object, dashayam, at that time also, this Ananda must be there. This Ananda must be there. Putra Ananda is there. Putra Ananda is there. And parents are thinking, this boy has to get married, so late. Now, Vishayantara, Ichha Utpatti has come. Daughter-in-law should come. So Putra is giving so much of Ananda, lot of money, everything he is giving and taking care of the family. Now if daughter-in-law Ichha has come to these parents, if daughter-in-law Ichha comes and after marriage, this Putrananda remains continuously going. After marriage he is not listening to me, Same Putra. But Vishayantare Ichha Utpatti. And this Ananda has gone, Putra Ananda has gone, because he is not listening to me. Whose son is not listening to me? Because of second Ichha is there, Vishayantara Ichha Utpatti. And they get married, this Ananda has gone. If that is the Ananda person is giving, he must give Ananda after marriage also. But generally, Ananda is giving Swamini, but will be there. Correct. Very nice daughter-in-law, but she spent lot of money lavishly. And he allows her to buy. So the Putra Ananda has gone. That is example. Our Cholala, na Cholre. Ichha Utpatti Dashayamapi Prachina Vishayananda. Prachina Vishayananda means that Putra Ananda. Before marriage of the son, Prachina Ananda Anuvartitum Arhati. It must continue. If that son is really giving Ananda, that Ananda coming from the sun must anuvartitum, continuously it must be there. It must deserve to be there. But what is happening? Natu tatha asti anubhavaha. But our experience is not like that. After marriage, son is not talking much with me. That one, something they find out. Previously, he used to talk to me so much and he used to take suggestions, advice. Now he is not asking me at all. Previously, my son listen whatever I say, he listens. Now he is not listening. How long she expects to listen? No? Now he is not listening. What to do? No. That's what he says. Na tu tatha asti anubhavaha. Tatha anubhavaha na asti. What anubhavaha na asti? Prachina vishaya ananda continuation anubhavaha nasti. So what? Therefore, Ananda is not coming from the Vishaya, sun. If it is coming from the sun, it must be there. You can take any example. Even any gold example you can take, clothes example you can take, house example you can take. Clear? Up here we saw in the last class. Now what we say? Siddhanta. Asmat siddhante tu Vishayantara sakya Vishayantara sakya Punarapi buddhi chanchalye Sati Tasyam chanchala buddhau Na svarupananda pratibimbaha Bhati iti samadhanam gneyam Asmat siddhante. In our siddhanta, in our scriptural Vedantic teaching, what we say? Vishayantara sakya. Vishaya antara, another object, asakti dwara. Because of that interest in other object. Punarapi buddhi chanchalye. You are enjoying one object and mind turned towards another object. Buddhi chanchalyam. Buddhi chanchalyam. Mind has turned towards another object. Buddhi chanchalye sati, at that time, tasyam chanchala buddhau, in that chanchala buddhi, which mind has gone for another object, which mind has gone towards another object. Buddhi chanchalye sati tasyam chanchala buddhau, in that unsteady mind, na svarupananda pratibimbaha. There the svarupananda, real original ananda, is not reflecting. Bhati iti samadhanam gneyam. On prachina vishaya, purva vishaya, that Swarupananda is not reflecting. Where the mind goes associate with what object, there only you get the reflected Ananda. Now the mind has gone towards another object, mind is associated with object, and mind, that Atmananda reflects in that object in the mind. So you feel Ananda. Here Pratibimbananda is not reflecting. Clear? Therefore, this Prachina Vastu Vishaya is not giving Ananda. Why it is not giving Ananda? Original Ananda is not reflecting in that. Why it is not reflecting? Because Chanchala Buddhi, your mind has gone towards another object. Daily, so many udaharanas you can take. You are seeing in the shop one saree, it's very nice. Now Sankranti, Pongal, okay. Very nice saree you have seen, very nice, it is giving Ananda. Suddenly he shows another saree, more colorful and more attractive, so nice. Then this Atmananda reflect in that object. And you have forgotten this object and you see this is not nice. This is not nice. What is the reason? Swarupananda is not reflecting in that object. Why? Because of Buddhi Chanchalyam towards another saree. Therefore, the Chanchalyam, here Ananda is not reflecting, now it is reflecting in another object. Like persons, wife, children, parents, why he is not loving me nowadays? This Buddhi Chanchalye, this Ananda is not reflecting here. Even not only other person, your mind also. As you are loving them, caring about them, after 10 years you love. First when they come, you give a coffee to the hand. அவர் எடுக்கிற வரைக்கும் அப்படியே பிடிச்சுட்டு உட்காருவான் நிற்கிறார். அதுக்கப்புறம் after 5 years, 6 years, grandson has come, granddaughter has come, how you give coffee to your husband? அங்கே வச்சா எடுத்துக்கோங்க என்ன கிச்சனில் I kept there, you go and take it. Previously she was giving to his hand. Until he takes, she waits. Now that buddhi chanchalyam gone towards grandson or granddaughter. So focusing on that only. Like that, until examples you can take why people's love and care, affection is changing, and it is the logical analysis. That's why don't question why is he not loving me, why is he not caring me. If he care, he loves you, you have to wonder. Any person or any object, if your love continues with them, it is a great wonder. It won't continue first of all. In Pratibimbananda has to reflect there. Because your mind has gone to another object. You cannot hold on to same object all the time. Clear? That is the reason. Further explanation, same idea. Next page, next paragraph. 77th page, same topic. The same idea is further clarified. It is already clarified. He don't want to take it as granted. He knows how difficult it is to accept. Swarupananda only reflecting in that Vishayas, objects, that much easily we cannot accept. In Swarupananda you cannot see it with your eyes. That is why it is difficult to accept. Okay, dog, dry bone logic, remember? Okay. Now we'll read. किंचान्यते यदि विषयादेव आनन्दः नियमेन जायेत तदा प्रवासादात् आगतः पुत्रदर्शनजन्यानन्दः सदा अनुवर्तितुमर्हति न तु तथा भवति तथा हि कस्यचित् प्रियतरः पुत्रः चरप्रवासी कालान्तरे चिरप्रवासी कालान्तरे प्रत्यागमते तद्दर्शनक्षणे जायमानः पितुरानन्दः चिरकालमविच्छिन्नतया अनुवर्तितुमर्हति आनन्दहेतोः पुत्रस्य सदा सन्निहितत्वात् न तु तथा अनुभूयते किंच अन्यत्. Moreover, further to explain, यदि विषयादेव आनन्दः नियमेन जायेत. यदि, if Vishayanandaha, the Ananda born out of Vishaya, Niyamena Jayeta. Niyamena means as a rule. Ananda comes from only Vishaya. This is the rule, suppose. Niyamena Jayeta. As a rule, the Ananda arises, Jayeta, in our mind because of that Vishaya. Tada, now he gives the example. in the previous paragraph I gave the example, same example he is giving. Sun is coming from abroad. He is giving that. Appave abroad poindirkana abroad and different state maybe at that time. Pravasad agataha. Agata putra darshana janya anandaha. You can understand simple Sanskrit. Pravasad agata. Pravasa means from abroad or different state. Pravasad means by travel from abroad he comes. Agata putraha. Putra darshana. Agata means the son who has come. Darshana janya ananda. By seeing his son or daughter, putri also you can take. Those days maybe putras are only going out. Nowadays putris are also going, therefore you can add putri also. Sada anuvartitum arhati. That putrananda must continue all the time. Continue. Natu tadha bhavati. But that ananda is not continuing. Tathahi, to elaborate that why it is not continuing, he is explaining. Therefore I need not explain. Kasyachit priyataraha putra chirapravasi kalantare pratyagam. Now he is explaining, after long time the putri and putra has come to his place. Kasyachit, very, very dear, only putra, suppose. Priyataraha means only putra, dear putra has come. Chirapravasi, after staying long time. Nowadays they go abroad, no, they 10 years later they come, 15 years, because if they come again visa won't they get. Therefore they will stay there and continue, after many years they come. Chirapravasi kalantare pratyagamat. He has returned back after long time. Then tad darshana kshane, after seeing him immediately, jayamanaha pituranandaha. That ananda which has risen from in the mind of his father. Chirakalam avichinnataya anuvartitum arhati. Chirakalam, after long time he has come. Now he has got lot of ananda. But this lot of ananda must continue lot of time. It must continue lot of time or not. Anuvartitum arhati. It must have and deserve to continue. Ananda heto putrasya. Because putra is the ananda hetu. My son has come, 1 month before itself, he tells everyone and he fixes all programs. Where to go, they fix all programs. Ange punnu paakano, 2-3 places we have to see their daughter-in-law, would-be daughter-in-law. And that Kuladaivam, they have to go. Without telling the son, this mother, father fix. We have to go to Kuladaivam. And this boy has to see, girl is not in Chennai. One girl is in Bangalore, one girl is in Chennai, one girl is in Hyderabad. Therefore, he have to travel all the way. By that time, only short time, 20 days only they will come. Only 20 days, so many things they have to see. And they come, Swamini, my son want to see and take blessings. சொல்லு அப்புறம் வரமாட்டான். ஏன்னா டைமே இல்லை சுவாமினி, ஏன்னா எல்லாம் பிஸி இது மாதிரி நிறைய கேள்விப்பட்டேன் நான். They ask first appointment, can we come and so on. First they don't ask, ஏன்னா அவங்க பிஸி எப்படி இருக்கும்னு சொல்லி கேட்க மாட்டான். தப்பி தவறி கேட்டாலும் கூட வர சொல்லுவோம். Any time for them we give. That also they cannot come because so busy. ஏன்னா ஒரு கோல்டு இருக்கும் already, உடம்பு கொஞ்சம் it will not cooperate and they have to go to many friends, all these things, so many are there. Fine and sorry Swamini, SMS, WhatsApp and what we have to say, best wishes and போடணும். ஏன்னா எனக்கு தெரியும், எங்களுக்கு தெரியும் how busy they are. புரியுதா? அது அப்படியே சொல்லிட்டார் அவர். சிறகாலம் Avicchinnataya anuvartita varhati. That Ananda must be there long time. Ananda hetoho putrasya, since he is the cause for Ananda. Sada sannihitatvat. Now he is always with him. Hetu because son is with me. After a long time my son is with me. I want to talk to him, I want to eat with him, I want to buy this, I want to take him to here and there. So many things. Nat tatha anubhuyate. But it is not so. Why? Why in a father arranged program பையனுக்கு பிடிக்காது. யார் கேட்டு நீ ப்ரோக்ராம் ஃபிக்ஸ் பண்ணான்னு அவனு கேட்பான். They do not know how they are mature after going there. Who asked you to fix that, to go here and there? And how can I come like this? Argument comes. Argument comes. And father gets hurt. So what? I fixed the program. I don't have that much freedom. Then son asks, how can you fix like that without asking me? எனக்கு கேட்காமல என்னோட ப்ரோக்ராம் நீ எப்படி ஃபிக்ஸ் பண்ண முடியும்? வந்தாச்சு சண்டே. இப்படியெல்லாம் ப்ரெசென்ட் நடக்கிற கதை இல்லைல்ல. ஓகே. நத்து ததா அனுபூயத்தே ஆர் மணி மேட்டர்ஸ் and giving all the property matters, house, this, that and all, they buy and they hand over to the father. You take care of. You are already retired, old, not able to go and see. And they buy all property here and ask the old parents to take care of. யாதோ வந்து சந்தோஷமாக இருக்கலாம்னு நினச்சா நான் இப்படியெல்லாம் பர்டனாக கொடுக்குறானேன்னு சொல்லி என்ன அனுபூய. So what? Siddhante tu putra darshanadi tad vishayajanyānandasya darshanadi tad vishayajanyānandasya chiram anuvrittireva upapadyate chiram ananuvrittireva upapadyate tad vishaya labhakshane buddhir nischali bhavati tatha nischalayam buddhi vrittau eva atma swarupanandaha pratibimbitaha bhavati sa eva anandaha anubhuyate tato vishayantarechaya punarapi buddhehe chanchalye sati tasyam buddhau swarupananda pratipalanasya vichhedat purataha eva satyapi prachina vishaye nanandānuvrittihi tasmanna vishaye asti ānandaha. Siddhante tu. See, in the previous paragraph he briefly presented the subject matter. Now he is elaborately explaining in this paragraph. Siddhante tu. In our matam, Siddhanta means in our Vedānta matam, according to Vedānta. Putra darshanādi tad vishayajanya ānandasya. That Ananda which is born, Janya means born, Anandasya, of that Ananda which is born, tad vishaya, that object. What are those objects? Putra darshanādi, seeing son or seeing granddaughter, seeing his wife, all of them, Adipadat, and what are all things he brings from abroad. lot of things they bring. Naturally, ஆதி பதார்த்தை நீங்கள் அப்ளை பண்ணிக்கோங்க, என்னென்ன கொண்டு வராங்க எனக்கு தெரியாது. சித்தாந்தே புத்திரதர்ஷனாதி தத் விஷய ஜன்ய ஆனந்தஸ்ய சிரம் அனனுவృత్తిரேவ உபபத்யதே. That ananda is not continuing. Ananuvritti means not continuing. Anuvritti means continuation, but not continuing. Ananuvrittireva. Chiram means long time, more time. Upapadyate, that is what we are seeing. Tat vishaya labhakshane. Why it is not continuing? What is the logic? Any relative, friend, son or daughter, when they come 2-3 days, okay, fine. 5th day, okay. 6th, 1 week also okay. When is your return ticket, we ask. After some time, when you are going back, idella euphemistically, nicely we ask, no? Are you happy with this water and food? இதெல்ல ஒரு பிடிக்குமா பிடிக்காதா சும்மா கேட்கறது. Differently they talk. அதுல தெரிஞ்சு போயிடும் எல்லாம். Okay. Buddhi vritta, what happens? Buddhi nischali tat vishaya labhakshane. When that when won't be there. I am telling you. Tat vishaya. Whenever the object you are getting labhakshane, the kshanam varanga, on the moment, actually you are getting ananda, buddhi nischali bhavati. Once you see your son coming out after taking luggage and coming out, what you do? Go and hug, you know? Hug and lot of time kissing, oh, so much. And photos are also people are taking. You know, this much time hugging. This is what nischali bhavati buddhi. Swarupananda reflects in the sun. Why? Because your buddhi is so nischalam, steady. Tada, then nischalayam, dirgha is missing. La, after lakara you have to put dirgha. Nischalayam, when that mind is so steady, buddhi vrittau eva atmaswarupanandaha pratibimbitaha. And the nischala mind, just like water, when it is steady, your face reflects there. Similarly, when you see ishta darshanajam sukham, the labha, the ananda, when I get that object which I like, my mind becomes so steady. At that time what happens? Your Swarupananda reflects in that object. How it reflects? It won't reflect in your mind only. A Swarupananda reflects in your mind, not in the sun. How this Pratibimba can reflect in your sun? In your mind, because your mind is nischali manaha, nischala manaha. Therefore your own Swarupananda reflect in your own steady mind. After reflecting in your own steady mind, you get ananda. Where from it is coming? From your own mind. What type of mind? Steady mind. Why it is became steady? Because I got that vastu which I like it more, either person or object. Are you getting the point? When I see that vastu, labha, by meeting that person whom I like or object, my mind becomes steady. First seeing the object, number one, stage number one, step number one. After seeing that vastu also, ishtajam vastu, that I like, ishta darshanajam sukham, then I get labha, that means association, coming to my house, coming, talking to me, coming closer to me, that is called labha. At that kshanam, mind becomes steady. This is second step. Once mind becomes steady, my mind, my own Swarupananda, third stage reflects in the mind. And I feel I am happy. Fourth stage. Once reflected Ananda reflects in the mind, my own mind, third stage, and I say, I am happy. Why? My son has come. Therefore I am happy. Clear? This is made a meditation. You have to do contemplation. Lot of contemplation. That's nischali bhavati. So what? Pratibimbitaha bhavati. Your Swarupananda reflects. Sahaeva anandaha anubhuyate. That person enjoys. Sahaeva means that Swarupananda only he enjoys in his own mind as reflected Ananda. But nobody knows this. Swarupananda, Pratibimbananda, reflecting in the mind, Nischali Manas, when the objective we associate. How many people know? Once you come to that class only, you come to know all this. Otherwise, people cannot know. They cannot understand even we talk also. What a beautiful analysis. This is called Ananda Mīmāṃsā in Taittiriya Upanishad. We saw already. Known subject da. Inakku ennamo pudusa irukku Swāmini. Nanna irukkenna. Taittiriya Upanishad Brahmananda vargi. Anando Brahme Divyajanat. That is Ananda. Tataha Vishayantare Ichchaya. Now what happened? Tataha. Then another object he loves, he likes. Ichchaya Punarapi Buddhehe Chanchalye. Now Buddhi has gone towards another object. Chanchalye Sati. Tasyam Buddhau. In that Buddhi or Antakaranam, mind, Swarupanandaha Pratiphalanasya Vichchedat. And the previous Prachina, previous persons when Labha, at that time Ananda, it has just shaken out. Shaken. Swarupa Ananda Pratiphalasya. That reflected Ananda of that Swarupananda in that Nischali mind has gone. One stone you put in the waters, previous Pratibimba goes away. Chalanam has happened. Similarly, another desire, another person, another labha you have got. Suddenly somebody calls you and you get some benefit, something and all, some extra. And this Ananda, Swarupananda reflect in that object. In your own mind because of that object. Because of that object, another object. So Swarupananda reflecting in another Vishaya. Therefore you get Ananda there, but this Ananda goes away. Actually this Ananda has not come from Vishaya. From your own mind only it has come. Now this mind remove that Vishayananda, Pratibimbananda, and this mind has gone for another object. This object, Labha, second object, Labha, Kshane, Swarupananda reflects. And that object or that person and sollam, object no problem illa. And the person looks at you. Ennodu mele prema koranju pochina. Avan solran. Yen koranju pochina. Avanukku korayirudhu appadiye. They are also having that. Why he is not loving me like that? Why he is not talking to me like that? Because his mind is changing for another object, another object, another object. For labha, dhanalabham, grihalabham, karulabham, another ananda he is getting from many objects. Because there he has to reflect ananda. In the manasukulla, in the object ananda reflect ahad. Appo in the person enna feel ayiduva? Amma veedi gnapakam varum. In the ammake. Suppose she is a lady, she remembers her mother's house. Or in the modern days lo sollanona, டைவர்ஸ் கொடுக்கலாமோ அது தோணும். இந்த அம்மாவுக்கு தெரியல இதெல்லாம் பிரதிபிம்பம் ஆனந்தம் தான், அங்கே கூட கொஞ்ச நேரம் நிற்க போகிறது இல்லை. அது புரிஞ்சுக்கணும். It is not going to stick with that object. It goes to another object. If they know this, they never change any object for Ananda. Puriyarudha? Not about other objects, other people. Our own behavior, our own attitude towards people and things, you can see your love and care reduce after some time. Why it is? Because of Pratibimba Ananda changing பாவம். இது புரிஞ்ச நம்ம யாரும் என்ன கம்ப்ளைண்ட்டே பண்ண மாட்டோம். ஓனா போகட்டும். This is what natural in the world. Therefore vichedāt pratiphalasya vichedāt. Palas reflected Ananda vichedaha. Purataha eva satyapi. Sun is in front of me only. See, old car is there, new car has come. Adi sollikalame. New car has come. Your Ananda is because of new car or old car? Old car is there in front of me, but my Ananda is not because of old car. My Ananda is because of new car. Purataha satyapi. Even though it is in front of me, Prachina Vishaye, that old car or old husband. Old husband and another. Ipo Peti Peran ella vandita. Husband old lighter. So the prema turned towards children. Avarku appadida. Everybody, no exception amma. Okay. Indha pakkam andha pakkam rendu pakkam equal ah sollave. No exception. Na anandam anuvrittihi. There is no Ananda continuation. Therefore, don't complain on others why they are not loving me, caring me, showing any affection towards me. That's the natural acceptance. Tasmat na vishayasya asti ananda. Therefore, Ananda is not in Vishaya. This is the Saramsha. Kincha yadi niyamena Vishayadhīna evanandaha bhavet tada samadhau yoganandaha na prakasheta tatha sushuptau api nānanda bhānam syāt sushupti samadhyoho drushya rūpa vishaya sambandhasya abhāvāt tasmāt na vishaye ānanda leshaha api asti ānanda leshaha api asti. Anandaha you should not read because lakara is a consonant. Ananda leshaha only you have to read. Only when vowel comes only Anandaha will come. Therefore what I am reading you read that only. Kintu Atma Swarupanandaha eva Sarvatmana Sarvatra vabhasate Raso vaisaha Rasaguhyevayam Labdhvanandi bhavati Etasyaiva anandasya Anyani bhutani Matra upajivanti Ityadi shrutehe. Very nice analysis. Tasmat Vishayanandasya Anandaha nasti. In Vishaya there is no Ananda. Kincha, moreover, Yadi niyamena vishayadhina eva anandaha bhavet. Still you are adamant. Don't want to listen to my words. Still your ananda is coming only from your son, house, car. Still you are holding on to that. Suppose if you hold on to that, what is that? Niyamena vishayadhina eva anandaha bhavet. Tatha, then tada samadhau, in samadhi, yoga samadhi, when you are doing meditation, abhyasa, deeply you have absorbed yoga samadhi, or samadhau yoganandaha na prakasheta. Because people, when they go to yoga samadhi, are they happy or not? They are very happy. What vishaya is there? Tell me. No vishaya, no object is there. If you see vishaya only is the cause, now tell me, for this yogananda, because of samadhi, this person is getting ananda, because of which vishaya? Vishaya mein illaye. Therefore, another reason he is giving. Vishaya is not the cause for ananda. That is second reason. Prakashe. Tatha. Another third reason he is giving. He has established Vishayananda is not there. In Putra example he has given. And Samadhi also one second example. Third example, Sushuptau api. Even in deep sleep, Gadha Nidra na Ananda Bhanam Syat. You should not have any Ananda because there is no Vishaya in deep sleep. Ellarme na Sukham Aham Aswasam. I slept well. I am very happy in my sleep. Gadha Nidra. Because of which object? Tell me. This is the proof. Therefore, Vishaya is not required for Ananda. In Sushupti, there is no Vishaya at all. Na Ananda Bhanam Syat. In Sushupti, you would have not experienced any Ananda because there is no Vishaya. If Vishaya is the Hetu for Ananda. Since you are getting Ananda in Samadhi also, since you are getting Ananda in deep sleep also without object, therefore object is not the cause for Ananda. What a nice analysis. Therefore, Sushupti Samadhyoho Drushya Rupa Vishaya Sambandhasya Abhavad. In Samadhi and in Sushupti. Sushupti means in deep sleep. Samadhi means in yoga samadhi, meditation. Drishya Rupa Vishaya. There is no any visible object available. Sambandha Abhavaha. There is an absence of object in deep sleep and samadhi. There is no object. But he is getting Ananda or not? Therefore you have to accept what? Ananda is not because of Vishaya. Sushuptau api na Ananda Bhanam Syat. Sushupti Samadhyoho Swarupa Vishaya Sambandhasya Abhavad. Tasmad. Therefore, na Vishaye Ananda Leshaha api asti. There is no wee bit of Vishaya, Ananda in the Vishaya object. Kintu, moreover, Atma Swarupa Anandaha eva. Atma, real Ananda, original Ananda only, the Atmananda, Swarupa Ananda eva, Sarvatmana Sarvatra eva avabhasate. For everyone, everywhere, anyone's Ananda, anywhere they are having, that is only Atmananda. Sarvatmana. By everyone, Atmananda only they are experiencing. What is the Pramanam? Above and all logical explanation. Now I have Sruti Pramanam also. Putra is Anubhav Pramanam. Sushupti and Gadha Nidra is Yukti Pramanam. Now logical also over. Shruti also supports me. Raso Vaisaha. Rasa means here not any Mulaga Rasam or that sugarcane rasam. Here rasa means anandaha. Rasaha, anandaha, saha. Rasaha eva ayam labdva anandi bhavati. That Atmananda alone having experienced through the object. Anandi bhavati. This person is so happy. Where it is said, Taittiriya Upanishad. That Archimedes, after finding some scientist, Eureka, so Ananda and Atmananda reflecting in that. Kandi pudicha, enna kandi pudicha, edo kandi pudichita, avaniki anandam adilo. Not only that, even Brihadaranyaka, 4th chapter, 3rd Brahmanam, 32nd mantra, Etasyaiva anandasya, because of this Swarupananda only, Anyani bhutani, even dog, cat, rat, all living beings also. How the mother see the calf, baby calf, how it is so happy. Cat is also, mother cat is happy. Mother pig is happy seeing the baby pig. Every bird also happy by seeing its babies or not. That is Swarupananda reflects in the children. Anyani bhutani, not only human being, even other beings also. Matram upajivanti. Matra means because of this original Ananda only, they are all upajivanti. They are living happily because of this only. Iti adishrute. This is the etc. Shruti statements are there. So many. Bhuma Vidya also. Bhuma is Anandaha. Na alpe sukhamasti. Yo vai bhuma tat sukham. Na alpe sukhamasti. Brahmananda eva Swarupananda. He Sishyam Niratishaya Ananda Swarupaha eva Atma iti Vishaya Sambandhacha Saha Anandaha Abhivajyate Iti cha janihi. Hey Sishya, may you know, understand in this manner, Niratishaya Ananda Swarupaha, that Rasaha, Anandaha, either Vishayananda or Bimbananda or Pratibimbananda, Swarupananda or Pratibimbananda, original Ananda, reflected Ananda, any Ananda, Eva Atma iti, because of Atma only. Original Ananda is because of original Atma. Pratibimbananda is because of reflected Ananda, because of Atma. Janihi, you can supply. Janihi. Vishaya Sambandhacha Sa Anandaha. That Ananda which is born out of Vishaya Sambandha, because of relation with object, Abhivyajyate. This Atmananda is manifesting in that object. Clear? So, Atmananda cannot be evident by itself. Atmananda, original Ananda, reflects, manifests in the object or in the mind. Mind is also an object only. It reflects in the mind because of mind associate with object. That is the Vishaya Sambandhacha Saha Anandaha Abhivyajyate, it manifests. Iti cha janihi, may you know. Where it is said, Adrishyo drishyate Rahul grihitena Yathinduna Tathanubhava matratma Drishyate natma avalokyate Iti shrut smrutehe Shruti support given, Chandogya, Brihadaranyaka and Taittiriya and Chandogya I included. And Smriti support is also there, but the Smriti is not known. Normally Shankaracharya quote this in Taittiriya Bhashyam, Brahmananda Valli he quotes. Even in Dakshinamurti Stotram, Rahu Grasta Divakarendra Sadrisha, but that context is different, don't extend. Here, Adrishyaha Drishyate Rahu. Rahu is a shadow. Shadow of the earth is called Rahu. Is opposite side to the moon. Because the earth is opposite side. So, the earth's shadow is called Rahu, and the shadow covers the moon. Moon is illumined. Moon is there, Rahu is here. How can you see the shadow? Now shadow is, Atma is compared to shadow. You cannot see shadow unless there is light. Clear? The shadow goes closer to the moon. Moon prakasha, because of that you come to know the shadow. Which shadow? Rahu shadow or Ketu shadow. Graham, Chaya Graham. It is Chaya. That Chaya is reflected because this Atma like Rahu is evident because of moon, Vishaya. Vishaya is compared to the moon, Rahu is compared to the Atma. Here in this example. Otherwise, Rahu, Ketu you cannot know, they are shadows. Because of sunlight and moonlight objects in matter. The Atma, Rahu, Ketu like Atma, which is not evident without the light, Vishaya. Therefore, Atma is also Ananda manifesting through the Vishaya. Understand? More in the next class. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.